Hello. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about my journey with Limelight thus far. My name is Sylvia Peterson, and I am a lead beauty guide with Limelight by Alcone. I started with Limelight back in August to just make a little extra money for myself and my family. But the more I started doing things and learning from people, my upline and my team, I started realizing that I wanted something more with this business. So, let's go back to August. August, I was scared to death. I messaged my upline, Melissa, who's also a good friend of mine, and I was like, hey lady, what is this Limelight stuff? What are you doing? Do they have anything that helps with dry skin? Because I have these dry patches on my face and I cannot get rid of them. And what do you got? What do you got that works? So she messaged me back and was like, yeah, I got stuff. Let me show you. We got this must do, and the skincare is like so great and it's natural. And I was like, natural? Tell me more. So I started asking her more questions, and I'm like, I've never heard of Limelight. Like, how did you hear about this? And she heard about it through our upline, Leah. They became friends on Twitter. This is what's crazy, is like, I've met so many people on social media through this business, and it's been an amazing journey. And I've made so many friends. It's so crazy. I just love it. But, so I thought, she started telling me more about it, and I thought, well, how is this working for you? Like, I've done direct sales before, but nothing like selling makeup. And it was going really well for her, and I'm like, I want to know more. I think I want to do a party and see how that goes, and maybe do a launch party within a week. I was like, let's turn it into a launch party. I want to do this. I'm gung-ho. I want to make this happen for myself now. So it started off in August, and I was just, doing sales here and there, sharing my story, sharing samples, and introducing the product to my friends. And last month in February, I decided to turn this into more of a serious gig. I am watching my upline, not just my upline, but other team members from all over, making this their income, their sole income. And I'm like, they're doing this and working from home and being with their family, and they're doing this on social media. Like, I can be home with my family and do this on social media. I'm a dental assistant, but I mainly work the front desk, which I love everybody I work with. Don't get me wrong. I love them, and that's why I've stayed there as long as I have, because I love those people. But I want something more. My family went through a time where we were struggling financially, and I started to go back to school in my 40s to become a dental assistant. And the same time I went, the same week that I quit my job to go to school full time, my husband lost his job of 20 years. And we were scared to death and did not know what we were going to do. Scared to death. We already had bills, but how are we going to make ends meet now that I wasn't even working? And now he didn't even have a job. So he told me to stick it out, keep going to school. It'll be good in the long run. And God has a way of doing things mysteriously. It turns out that him losing that job gave him a better opportunity that he wouldn't have had if he would have stayed at that place. I have met so many people doing my job that I do now, from going to school, changing my whole career path. I was in banking my whole life. Excuse me, I'm getting ready to sneeze. I was in banking my whole life. Ew, excuse me. This is part of doing lives, people. You sneeze in the middle of it. And I decided I wanted to do something that was to help people instead of constantly doing the business grind. And so I went back to school to be a dental assistant. And then I met my friend Annie, and She was a hygienist, and I ended up starting to work at a company, at a dental office as a front desk receptionist because I had dental experience and I have banking experience. So it ended up working out that I was able to work the front desk. So it's not, I mean, I'm still helping people, but not in the way that I had intentionally planned. And then again, I came across Melissa. We are friends through our children. They played football together. And I kept seeing her post on this Limelight stuff, What is that? And started talking to her and decided to turn it into a little extra income to pay off some bills because of where we were at a few years ago. We are still trying to play catch up from him losing his job and me going to school at the same time, where we didn't have anything. No income coming in other than unemployment, which, you know, does not make up for anything. So I decided I would do Limelight to help supplement our income. And I was doing that for a few months. So August, September. So about 5 months, I've just been like, yeah, it's okay if I'm active, okay. If I'm not, okay. But February of 2017, I changed my attitude. I have been watching all of these people in this company, just amazing people who are growing their business, working from home, being with their family. And I thought, you know what? That's what I want. I want to be able to help other women find financial freedom. I want them to be able to be stay-at-home moms if they want to be able to go on trips with their husbands if they want to be. I want that. I want that for myself, but I also want that for others. So I decided to turn this into a more serious business. My goal is to be able to quit my full-time job by the end of this year and do Limelight as my sole income. Not only as my sole income, but I'm wanting that for my husband and I. He travels so much that we don't see each other during the week. We see each other on the weekends a lot of times. And when he is home, he's working. So I would like to turn this business into something to where him and I can spend more time together. I can spend more time with my children. My son is going to be 20 soon, and he is going to be moving away. And I want to be able to not worry about how am I going to get to go see him, or how am I, financially going to afford to go visit, or him come home and visit, or whatever. So I decided to do this, and I'm turning it into a business. And when you go from, oh, this is just fun, this is just extra, to this is going to be my business, I went from having a $300 commission a month to over $1,000 commission a month. And that was just by changing my attitude, by changing the way I was looking at Limelight. The opportunity is there if you want it. Regardless if it's you want to make a couple $100 extra to pay a car payment, or if you want to make a couple $1,000 extra to pay a house payment or pay off a bill or something. So I just wanted to get on here and share my journey with you and tell you that if you are looking for something, maybe you've had, I had been praying for months and months because I've been struggling at my job. It's been really tough lately. And I had been struggling and wondering, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And then Limelight came along. And I really do feel like it's a blessing in disguise because I seen Melissa on Facebook talking about Limelight and talking about this amazing opportunity, and I decided to take it. And it's an amazing opportunity, I'm telling you. Like I said, I'm able to pay some things off now. I want to get to a point where I don't have to worry about paying something off, that I can just go buy it. So that's where I'm at, and I want to give that to other women. And men. There's men out there that can do this. There's men out there that women would love to buy makeup from. So that is what I'm wanting to do now. So I'm here to share my journey. I'm looking forward to having people join my team so that they can share their journeys, and I can cheer and encourage them to live life to the fullest and realize that their dreams can come true as well. So my name is Sylvia Peterson. I'm a lead beauty guide with Limelight by Alcone, and I would love for you to find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course here on YouTube. So thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.